Hey everyone, today we're talking about lactic acid bacteria, or LAB for short, and its uses in a regenerative gardening operation. We've mentioned LAB several times already in previous videos, but we wanted to show you the really simple process of making it, as well as cover the basics of what it is, why it seems to work, and how to use it. Lactic acid bacteria, simply put, is a catch-all term for beneficial cultures that are helpful for plant, soil, and animal health. These LABs are found all around us in the air, in the soil, on your food, they're in your body, they're everywhere. The idea behind making a soil amendment out of these guys was popularized by Master Cho, the creator of Korean natural farming, but has likely been used since ancient times. Making this soil amendment involves catching the LABs native to your area and culturing them using rice wash water. Step 2 is the second stage of the process that encourages rampant proliferation of these microbes, and this is done by feeding the LABs milk. The nutrients in milk will cause the LABs to mature into a fierce culture that can then be used to defend your plants and your soil from disease and harmful bacteria. LAB are often referred to as the law enforcement of the garden. They establish healthy colonies that crowd out and diminish unhelpful colonies of bacteria. This is one of the simpler natural farming gardening amendments that you can make, so it's a great place to start if you're looking to kind of dip your toes in. Start by rinsing some organic rice, white or brown is fine, and rigorously move the water through the grains so that the residual starch begins to cloud the water. Wash the rice thoroughly so that you get a nice cloudy mixture. Then cover this with a cloth or paper towel and a rubber band and place it outside in a protected area, preferably shaded, but where there's plenty of airflow. After 3 to 5 days, you'll see a white film begin to kind of form on top of the liquid. It smells a little bit sweet, and this is a sign that the LABs have begun to populate your rice water. Once this has happened, you can add your milk. For a quart of cultured rice wash water, you need to add a gallon of milk. Next, to let this sit covered for an additional 3 to 5 days, you're looking for the curds and the whey in the milk to separate fully. Once this has happened, you can then pitch your curds and strain the whey. And voila, now you have LAB that can be applied to your garden. To store this amendment, you can either put it directly in the fridge, or you can add equal parts brown sugar or molasses by weight, and it can be kept in a cool, dark place indefinitely. The main way you might use your LAB collection is diluted 1 to 100 in water directly onto your plants or the soil. As with all KNF and Jadam amendments, you can apply these undiluted to bare soil as a soil drench, but LAB is so concentrated that if you're making this much, it should last you the whole year for a small-scale garden. In addition to use on plants, LAB can be used in a variety of other ways. It is an excellent addition to seed starting mix. Just mix it in very diluted with your water, maybe 1 to 1,000. A little bit goes a long way. You can use LAB in composting to give your compost pile an extra boost of microbial activity. Some say that it helps heat the pile up more quickly in a thermophilic composting operation. We like to spray a little bit of LAB in with our bokashi composting bins to help the culture stay free of pathogens and ferment more quickly. And another way we've used LAB a lot in the past is with our chickens. LAB can be added to their water in small amounts and even sprayed under their bedding to keep the smell down and just to keep everything in the coop and run healthy. If you're using chickens to break down materials like leaves and straw for composting, the LAB will really aid in this process as well. And there you have it. These are some of the many uses of LAB. We really hope that you give this one a shot, since it is truly one of the easiest natural farming amendments you can make. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below as always, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you'd like to get notified of more videos like this in the future.